all these different things that are happening. Camps opening up in 22 days for the entire league, 16 days for the Cowboys and the Steelers, and 19 days for Tampa Bay. And the Packers still don't know, or at least they know, but they don't want to know the situation. Mark Murphy, as we told you, the CEO of the Packers, he does a monthly column that he writes on the Packers website. And last month, he decided to, in a very innocuous question that was asked of him, turn it into an Aaron Rodgers reaction where he said that Rodgers was dividing the fan base. Now, this month, he did not mention him at all in the column, and that's a good thing. And I'm just curious, Monica, what a fan base should feel about the Aaron Rodgers situation right now. Because camps are on the verge of opening. Their situation is one where they were a team in the NFC Championship game last year. And as I mentioned, how he's supposed to feel, you lost to Tampa. Tampa wins the Super Bowl. That could have been you. You know, that could have been us.
Could have been oh wait.
But you didn't run it in, or you didn't get the chance to have a fourth down. We decided to kick instead. So
money don't make no money.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So it's true. And with that in mind, how are you supposed to feel as a Packers fan? I will tell you how I feel, but I just want to know what you think first, because what I'm about to do is I'm going to go off. How are you supposed to feel as a Packers fan about this situation as camp is closing in a couple of weeks?
Are you sure you want my answer? Because I'll be your guardrail. I'll bring you back if you need to just get it off your chest first.
Okay. I'm mad at everybody. Can I say it? No. I am mad at everybody in this situation. There is no right or wrong here. Everybody's wrong. Because you're wrong if you're Aaron Rodgers. You're wrong if you're the Packers for how you fat-handed this whole thing from the very beginning, where you messed it up, where you knew you had a problem with him from the get. This is not something that just happened after the season ended. This happened years ago. This was brewing, and you kept, that's fine. He was being spiteful. When he won the MVP, he didn't win that for you. He won that for him. He won that to prove to you, you drafted my successor. Guess what? I'm still here. And then, of course, he's going to walk away. This is, what was the movie where she lights the flame, throws it in the air, and the Mercedes just burns on the...
My girl, I can see your face. Oh, man, yes. I know you're talking about... God, I'm waiting to exhale.
Waiting to exhale.
There it is.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
Just throws it, and it's just, the thing is flaming as she's walking away. That's Aaron Rodgers, and the flaming car, the flaming Mercedes, that's the Packers organization. And that's what that was about. That was not about, I love the Packers and I'm trying to win as a Packer. No, I'm trying to win to show you screwed up, and you keep screwing up. And now the relationship looks like it's beyond repair. So if I'm a fan, I'm mad at everybody. How are you as a Packers fan saying, I'm buying tickets, I'm going to every game? How? If he's not there, how? I'm supporting the guys that are there. Good for you. But you're also supporting the guys that are in charge. This has to be, you're at a point now, to me, because if you're Aaron Rodgers, you're letting down your fan base and you're hurting your team and your teammates. If I'm the Packers, I'm not trading you. Why? You're under contract. You're under contract. This is your job. Oh, I'm supposed to trade you? And then what am I doing? I'm not ready. No, I'm not, because Jordan Love is not ready. He wasn't supposed to be ready because we still had you. But you're not available to me now, and now I've got to figure it out in an offseason where I can't add players. What quarterback am I getting? You're my quarterback. So when people get mad and say, we stink, well, yeah, we stink because the MVP ain't playing for us right now. This doesn't make sense on any level for anyone. So again, please tell me why I'm wrong.
There was a small part of me that thought you were going to say, no, you go first, please, because I'm going to go. And you just took that thing and ran with it.
You said you were going to be my guardrail.
I know.
And I just went off like Thelma and Louise.
I was not ready to be the guardrail. There was so much intensity there. Listen, I don't think that you're wrong, but you got to decide, and this is less prevalent in football compared to basketball, where people are fans of their teams and not individuals. Okay?
Way more in football than any other sport.
Right.
Yeah, agree.
So I think that two things can be true, and you can still put on your cheesehead and say, the organization fumbled it, but this is my team, and I will give the organization, again, some organizations have more clout than others, I will give them some credit that even if Rodgers forces his hand, we're going to figure this thing out. This might be an ugly year, flat out.
Well, you have to. You don't have a choice to figure it out.
Well, yeah,
but if again, this isn't about what the team should do.
You're just an angry fan.
If I'm the team, well, I'm going. This is a fan thing because if I'm the team, yeah, I'm going. Well, I'm not trading you because you're supposed to be our starting quarterback. So while QB1 is not here, we have to play QB2. You're not here. You have he's got an injury too. It's an emotional injury.
Would you cut it out? With
he's emotionally injured right now. He doesn't want to play. So you're on emotional IR right now. We can't play. But I have my QB2, and he's not ready. But we have to play him. I'm not trading you to make you happy because your job is to play for us.
But to your point and your
rant, if we
stink,
it's your fault, not my fault.
No, I don't know. If we stink, it's your fault because how have you had an MVP caliber guy, one of the better quarterbacks in the league easily, and there is no relationship to this point?
You let it deteriorate, yes, and that's why everybody's to blame.
But I don't blame Aaron Rodgers personally. I'm not blaming Aaron Rodgers.
How can you not?
Because this is not new. This didn't just happen.
So you don't blame Aaron Rodgers. Now, again, I'm taking it from all different sides. I am going complete schizophrenia here. I am everybody now. I'm every personality that I could possibly be when it comes to this franchise. I could be the team, I could be him, and I could be the fan base. And I'm telling you how all should feel. And all should feel that way. Aaron Rodgers, if I'm in that locker room, you are letting me down.
We
were in the NFC Championship game last year. We could have won a Super Bowl, and you should be here.
Listen, if anybody, to me, can be absolved of this, it's Aaron Rodgers before the organization. To me, if you are all in on your players and what you have given us to this point, and I appreciate your body, the work, and you're the guy that put yourself out there on the field through thick and thin. Because let's not forget, we're not that far. Franchise guy that we want to keep and maintain and build around.
Treated how?
Disregarded in terms of the entire process.
Right. That part I'll give you. That part I will give you. But that's we're seeing quarterbacks from around the league are doing that, are starting to say, like, I want to be involved in the process. I want to be involved in decision making. I mean, Russell Wilson,
but even if they
he was the guy that did that too. He made a lot of noise about that. But Monica, I feel like there is you can make a case against everybody.
You can, and I'm telling you.
And the biggest victims in this whole thing are the fans.
Well, yeah.
Are the Green Bay fans who are incredibly loyal to that franchise. As you mentioned, they will go and they will put the cheese heads on. Rodgers, and they will do all that stuff. But the problem is, QB1 is not there. He's not there. And so you're going to support this team with a guy who's not there by choice. How are you saying I side with him? I side with nobody.
Then this is where I'm at. Fans should take their notes from players. And over again, we've heard players say they back their guy.
I started frothing at the mouth, by the way.
You got fired up.
Clean up.
Wipe your brow a little bit.
Keyshawn J. Will Zubin brought to you by Mako. With Mako and their magic, your car's no longer tragic. If life throws you uh-ohs, just say, better get Mako and head to Mako.com. Get an online estimate today. All right. Well, I had to get that off my chest. Of course, you can too at 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. But this show, we need a fresh start. And you know what? So do some other NBA players need a fresh start. And we will discuss that after I discuss this about Indeed. So the reasons to find your next hire with Indeed are starting to add up. Just look at the numbers. Instant Match searches millions of resumes in Indeed's database to deliver candidates whose resumes fit your job description. They have 135 skills tests that go beyond the resume to help you find the right candidates faster. And according to Talent Nest, Indeed delivers 4 times more hires than all the other job sites combined. So if you want to multiply your employees and subtract the hassles of finding them, sounds like the Packers, visit Indeed.com/credit.
Hey, it's Greeny, and the Milwaukee Bucks are on their way to the NBA Finals. It'll be Bucks and Suns for the NBA championship, and we'll talk about that.